What I like about the conference is it brings all of us together, all the Native communities together, and it allows us to see what other communities are doing to help us network, to help each other. Because my thing is, it doesn't matter where you're from, we help each other.
Today's conference was very beneficial to my tribe and the others that are represented here. A lot of great information of how we can better our tribes as far as better wellness, better health, addiction, where we could go to seek help. And we've met so many other professionals here today that has given us great information that I will be taking home.
And the biggest thing is just getting that help just by checking on their mental health. It's huge. And that's one of the biggest things what I learned. It's just working with the CERT program. It's just being able to respond to all these crisis calls. And it's just all they need is help. Just to sit back and listen to them and see what they have to say.
Now, in New Mexico and across the country, men die at 3 to 4 times the rate of women. And I was curious, knowing that fact, I was looking at 988 reports because something I just assumed that there would be a higher level of calls from females, and it's almost 50%. So that is an excellent resource to support males' mental health. But we can also recognize that there's a barrier still beyond that in them getting the support that they need. So we want to recognize both of those things.
I like just hearing what other communities are doing. And I like that many of these people that are presenting are really focusing on Native Americans and getting the stigma away from being afraid to speak about suicide. It's been a great experience this morning, and the presenters have all been really awesome.
I really enjoyed the fact that it seems like a lot of different players in their community up in Kiowa help together to ensure that there's wraparound services for everybody in the community that may need help. And, they have the partners. And so currently that's what we're trying to build back in Mescalero. So it was really good to hear that, but also experience some of the other stuff that might, topics that I may not know enough about to get more knowledge on and take back to my community and better it. So
we do a lot of hand holding because we want our tribal members to receive these services. And it is intimidating as Native people because the stigma has not yet been broken on depression or mental health. So, we'll go follow up down there. We'll sit with them as long as they need to be sat with until we get a plan of care going for them. Sometimes we sit there for an hour to 2 hours until the individuals feel comfortable enough to express to us what's really going on, what's going through their minds. And, just have to be really patient with these people and just provide them the support they need.
In order to prevent someone from suicide, we have to talk about it. The biggest way to prevent suicide is to actually ask. Don't be afraid to ask. Don't be afraid to talk to people.
And I think this conference really brings a lot of attention to suicide prevention. I think it's very important for us to start talking about it in the homes. And I think it's also important that we all start advocating for suicide prevention and how it impacts a community as a whole.
We have to learn how to be able to use our culture, our tradition, each other to support the losses, the suffering that we all experience from something so sensitive. So I hope today's training is going to give you that enlightenment that you need to make this subject, this topic, more to embrace and to be able to speak openly within their communities, within your families, and with the ones that you love.